Fucking Monster Party by Bandai! I got Jay here, Big J.
Hello, everybody.
Joining me for this Halloween time type of shit. I rented this game as a kid. It is genuinely fucking weird. It is one of the weirdest games you are ever going to personally witness. You can just see by the little cavalcade of things going on in the background there that it's already a little weird. I'm just going to say as a hint that the things scrolling by in the background are spoilers. And leave it at that. But, yeah, Monster Party by Bandai. It was developed by a Japanese team, but it didn't come out in Japan for some reason.
That's weird.
Yes, it is.
Alright. And there's little shrimps for some reason.
Oh, there
okay.
you're gonna,
right.
yeah, you're gonna, you know, that's the tip of the fucking monster iceberg.
Shrimp.
So here's the lore. Mark was walking home from a fucking ball game. He looked up and saw a bright star. That happens.
Often.
Typical setup. While he stared at it, the star got bigger and bigger. The sheer fucking majesty, the beauty of the star made his eyes moist. So he got all watery and he didn't notice that the star fell right at his fucking feet. Landed right at his feet.
I mean, I don't count what you're crying. I'm pretty sure you noticed the star falling at your feet.
I mean, I don't know. Wasn't a star at all.
Oh,
Spoilers.
Jesus.
It was a monster. Mark quickly asked, "Who are you?" You know.
I'm Bert!
Bert the monster.
Of course.
Purple fucking... What's up? You know, just calm. I'm looking for help. Evil monsters are out of control in my world. Come and help me. I'm afraid to fight the monsters. Yeah. Don't worry. With your weapon, fucking little baseball bat,
yeah.
You'll be able to destroy them easily. This isn't a weapon. It's a bat. Bat, batter, anything's okay. Just fucking come on. Let's go.
I mean, he's like a giant winged
Yeah.
monster.
Bert grabbed Mark's hand and kidnapped his ass.
Yeah.
What's your name? Mark! Mark, my planet is dangerous, but you'll be fine with your little bat.
Your little kid.
So we must act together. And that's when they do the fusion. How? They do a fusion dance like this. And they go, and they fuse together. This is how Mark's adventure began.
It's a terrible start to an adventure.
Right there. That's spoilers right there.
Never send a monster to do the work of an evil scientist. Now be a cooperative little bunny and let me have your brain.
Sorry, Doc, but I need what little I've got.
So yeah, he gets whisked away, he's kidnapped to an alien planet that's very dangerous. This is the game. First fucking screen of the game. First level, happy as shit. Cheerful fucking music, evil ninja guys shooting lasers, bright colors. I honestly, when I first played this, probably thought, what the hell's going on? I thought this game was called Monster Party. What's with all these smiley faces and shit? So, the reason that they melted together, the story is that you find these little Dr. Mario type capsules from some monsters. Hello, baby! all the monsters, by the way, have little sayings, and this is like supposed to be some, it looks like a fucking eggplant,
yeah,
but it's supposed to be kind of like, you know, the Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, yeah.
And like, so one of the mechanics in this game is that Mark uses his shitty like 2-inch baseball bat, which is not very effective.
I don't think it's regulation, first of all.
Yeah. So fucking, you have to hit things back at monsters. And there's some weird physics going on with that, where if you hit it at a certain angle, it makes it just ricochet wherever it wants. And there's sometimes when you want it to go directly in front of you, and that's actually not easy, because you have to hit it specifically with like the very tip of the baseball bat. Otherwise, it'll go flying diagonally. But no, so you get these Dr. Mario capsules, and when you get them, you go and you fucking turn into Bert, but only for a limited time. And of course, the shitty part, that's me crawling.
Okay.
That's me crawling. That's your duck and crawl.
Alright.
So the shitty part... Oh, hold on. Spoilers.
Respawn.
Spoiler. I took some time. We took some time out. I leveled ground a little bit because this game's fucking hard. So you might have noticed that the you know, energy, the life bar exploded there. But about Bert, though, there you go. There's Bert. Infinitely superior to Mark in every way. He's a flying gargoyle monster, and he shoots lasers. Already done. But you only get to keep him for, you know, like a minute or less at a time. Sometimes those question marks can be anything. And it sucks because, like, you want to just be Bert the entire game. If you could just stay Bert the entire game, it'd be way easier. But of course you can't. This, you're gonna like this. Sorry, I'm dead. That's the boss. That's literally the boss. It's just, it's already dead. You didn't have to do anything.
But why do you apologize if he's already dead?
Well, because he's inconvenienced you.
I was
you
like,
went
oh,
in
my
the
bad.
fucking room. Okay. Now, okay. This shit, I'm gonna just warn you, spoilers, blew my mind as a kid.
Oh, man.
Fuck. Happy time to not so happy. Now all of a sudden it's
Everything's
fucking
blood skulls.
mad balls
oh,
and
geez.
zombies and blood and just gore and guts and goop of dogs with human heads, which honestly, if I'm going deep, is like probably maybe a reference to the 70s remake of the fucking Pod People, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. They're fucking
pumpkin.
He's a pumpkin man, and he told you don't pick on me.
Oh.
Because he's a pumpkin. He's Pumpkinhead. He's Pumpkin Ghost. So as you can see already, boom. This is a perfect Halloween time game. Even the, you got eyeball monsters,
Yep.
Why not?
Weird tentacle eyeball
Yeah,
monsters.
no, I'd fucking, if I saw that in real life, I'd shit a little.
Yeah, a lot.
You get human legs kicking out of the ground for no reason. It's a weird fucking game.
It's a little disturbing.
It's a weird fucking game. So I'm flying to the end because I have the key. In every level, you have to beat a few bosses. You have to beat all the bosses that exist in the level. When you do, you get a key and you can finally go to the final door. And done. That's first level.
It's already disturbing.
Yes.
Like, if you're like a kid,
No, yeah.
yeah, this is like blood-soaked bodies and shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Terror comes to TNT during Monster Vision's They're Here Terror-thon. The type of thrills that'll stick in your throat. Tonight, 5 weird sci-fi movies on TNT's Monster Vision, all with one thing in common. Small titles, but big screams.
Round 2, fight. So here's the sewers. Back to the sewers.
Oh,
Heroes in a half shell.
And you're the classic glowing of about to lose your sweet powers.
How do you like to fish people?
Then why do they have people legs?
Honestly, if you look carefully, it actually looks like a fish head with little fingers walking. It doesn't even look like legs. Mix it up.
Yeah.
She's fucking Medusa. The game wants you to hit the snakes back at her, but no. There's several bosses where you can get it in their face and just beat the shit out of them. Much, much superior. Fuck off, Medusa.
Well, maybe she's just a regular Gorgon.
Oh, you know? Yep.
There's more than one.
You might have solved it. So here's a little... I need to get a little bit of health back.
That guy is like barfing blood or something.
I don't know.
Acid,
It's a
maybe.
weird clamshell sewer monster.
Mm-hmm.
Got some outside fucking interference happening from the parking lot behind us. But that's fine. It just adds to the ambiance. It's creepy.
What the hell is that?
Those are alligators in the sewers throwing tiny alligators at you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because that's what they do.
So, part of the reason that I wanted Jay here to play this game with me today instead of anybody else is because he and I have a mutual love of A, monsters, and B, like mythology and folklore.
In fact, I'm wearing a Harryhausen monster
He
t-shirt.
did. He wore a Ray Harryhausen shirt, which I've never seen before and is honestly kind of fucking awesome.
Brand new.
Brand new. Mint. It's mint. He broke it out for this playthrough. So we're both what you might call quote-unquote monster kids. There's an alien egg for you.
Yeah.
They even open up and shoot bubbles.
Oh.
Yeah.
At least they don't shoot, I don't know, screaming corpses at you or anything,
Yeah,
I guess.
xenomorphs, a little face hugger
Yeah.
thing. That would suck. To have like a face hugger clamped on your face that you can't get off, and then there's like a tube going down your throat planting an egg and shit.
And
Not
then you
fun.
think, hey, I'm all fine.
No.
They got it off. It
Yeah, they
died.
get it off,
Yeah.
it dies, I'm good.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Yeah,
you know.
exploding out of my chest.
Fucking that scene from Spaceballs. Not again. Yeah.
From Haiti, land of the voodoo, comes the most infamous cult of all. Bela Lugosi as Murder Legendre,
I see death.
master of the undead damned. The sinister power behind the white zombie. Captive in the borderland between life and death. Her brain drained of the life spark. The white zombie obeys the unholy commands of her demon master. As mindless creatures carry out his cursed will, terror explodes in horror and heartquake.
Zombie! Allez vite! Allez!
Never eyes so evil, never powers so potent, never magic so black. Bela Dracula Lugosi as the master of the white zombie.
So, just right off the top of my head, Jay, do you have some favorite, like, monsters or mythological shit?
I do.
Yeah.
As far as favorite monster goes,
Yeah, just throw a monster out there.
probably like creature from the Black Lagoon.
Pretty solid.
Like
Gillman.
the Gillman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fish dude.
And I'm not entirely sure why. Just like kind of like some sweet aquatic action.
He's an ancient, misunderstood, kind of tragic character. Because he's not really evil. He seems to be the last one of his kind somehow. And yeah,
Because in the first movie, they kind of dig up his fossil.
That's
Or,
true.
like, well, he's like trapped in the mud.
yeah.
And it's one of those things, maybe I didn't notice it at first that I really, really liked him.
Oh,
But like Ape Sapien, I love, and then it's like, oh, he's just kind of...
speaking of monsters, here's your shrimp.
Oh, here's a flying...
And I think you mentioned your mom likes this movie that the background is based on.
The Fly?
That's from the 80s remake of The Fly. Not the Vincent Price original, but the 80s remake with Jeff Goldblum.
That movie I saw at
Terrifying.
probably a too early age.
Terrifying.
And that scene where he rips off his own decaying fingernails
yeah.
still disturbs me.
Really fucking gross.
Still disturbs me.
I
to this
actually
day.
didn't see the first one, the first remake. I saw as like a 14 or 15-year-old teenager, The Fly 2 on fucking Cinemax or something. And even in my teens, it was pretty scary. It was pretty terrifying.
I probably saw it first around like 8 or 9.
There was a point late in the movie, spoilers, when the movie stars his son, and his son is like trapped. By the way, you're fighting tempura. You're fighting fried
various
Japanese food.
forms of Japanese food. Haunted, I
and the
assume.
background, if you notice, looks kind of like fucking like 80s 3D. They got that red-blue cross. But, no. So the movie stars, like, his son, Jeff Goldblum's son, and, like, they think he's got some fly shit going on, so they keep him trapped in the government facility or whatever. And late in the film, he fucking goes fly mode, like, more than his dad did. And, like, he fucking... A security guard tries to shoot him, and he spits, like, alien acid on his face, and, like, melts his face. So the guy's still alive, but he doesn't have, like, lips or
that's fun.
eyes or anything. I'm like, yeah, that's disturbing. That's gross. That's going to stay with me a while.
But yeah, other than Gilman, maybe just because, like, Jason and the Argonauts is such a great movie.
There you go.
I love those little stop-motion skeleton guys.
Skeletons are pretty good.
Little, like, I don't know, like, necromantic little skeleton dudes.
Well, in the story, they were created using the Hydra's teeth. They were the children of the Hydra. Don't ask me how Hydra's teeth grow into skeletons.
But
whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. I love Harryhausen. One of my favorite monster period is Godzilla. Anybody who's read my blog or watched my channel enough knows that by now. As far as Harryhausen goes, like, my favorite, I really like the creature from 20,000 million miles to Earth. It's called the Emir, I think. And my favorite Harryhausen film, period, there's a Japanese well, and it shoots coins at you. Good luck coins. Don't ask why.
Everything seems to be just super haunted, I think.
Yeah.
Like Poltergeist.
Absolutely. My favorite Harryhausen film is actually The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. That's in my top 10 all time. And so I really like the Cyclops. Pretty cool. He had a weird take on the Cyclops where he kind of made it like a satyr with, the hoof and cloven feet and shit and the horn. But, it's still cool. And I like the dragon. The dragon that the fucking Cyclops fights at the end. I felt bad that the dragon got his tail. Spoilers.
Spoilers if you haven't watched that movie from like the 60s?
57, something like that.
But if you haven't watched any Harryhausen films, I definitely recommend do it. Yeah.
Jason and the Argonauts, Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, the original Clash of the Titans. Those are like his masterpieces.
And his sadly not made. And I'm gonna just fucking blank.
You're blanking. The Odyssey?
No.
Oh, okay.
Remember there was like
War of the Worlds?
War of the Worlds.
Tonight, TNT upsets the ecosystem with giant predators, shrinking habitats, and the horrifying special effects of stop-motion master Ray Harryhausen. Looking for a little green peace and quiet?
Yes.
Forget it. This is Monster Vision all night long.